Bit of head tennis. And now maybe Rashid able to break away, but ran straight into trouble. Rian, to be specific. Given away in midfield by Brazil, which brings about another roar of expectation from the Indonesian fans. There's Florasta. Gives it back to Rashid. Will win his side a free kick. Thiago disagreeing. It was around Pablo. Caught his opposite number there. I started saying, making a splash. The Baya winger. On his 16th birthday, signing a pro contract with Baya. Pretty sweet 16. For Brazil's number 7. Made his debut one day later, becoming the youngest player in the history of the club. Indonesia's free kick is flicked on. Waiting in the middle was Panju, just over his head. And now maybe a Brazilian breakaway. More largely, one would expect, spend the evening trying to break down the Indonesian defence set up. It does seem with a back 5, at least when out of possession. On occasion, Brazil will have a little more space in which to operate. Now could be one of those times, but just taken off the toes of Marais. Adi got there first. Cries of a free kick from the fans in red. Now settle for a throw. Drop of the shoulder from Nazriel Alvaro. Looks lively in the early stages. Angelo coming in field from right back and or left. Prostrate on the turf. Referee does finally pause proceedings to check on the right back. Sao Paulo defender joined a team at 11, but he will leave when he turns 18. A deal already agreed with Strasbourg in Ligue 1, the French top flight. He'll be joining in 2027 for about €5 million. Shows just how well and highly regarded he is, despite having only turned 17 a fortnight ago. There he jumped into Rafik, fell rather awkwardly. Chance for Thiago to take on some fluids and some advice from his head coach, Dudu Patitucci, also the under-15 coach for Brazil, and seen a lot of these young players come through the ranks, knows them well. Looks to have shaken that one off, Angelo. Despite that early blow, Indonesian fans still in full voice. first 10 minutes. End to end at times. Game just calming down a touch now as we move past the quarter hour mark. And hear the excitement every time Indonesia win the ball and look to move it forwards, but Brazil are looking doing, presumably sooner rather than later. Here we go. The keeper wouldn't have expected that on the volley. Caught beautifully by Thiago. Would have been an early contender for goal of the tournament, but just too close to Al-Gassemi. And now Thiago, from almost hero to potential zero, giving it away to Florasta. Breaks into the box. He was matched pace for pace, though, by the midfielder. Thiago, previously known as Thiaguinho, but now going out on his own in his old age at 17. Thiago Augusto on Gremio's books. Here making his 9th appearance for the Seleção. That would have been just his 2nd goal. What a goal it would have been. Now though, Indonesia with a corner. Chance to put it in to a dangerous area. Decent whipped delivery from Lucas Lee. They found a Brazil head. Indonesia will start again from the halfway line.